Here's the goal scorer, Dumitrescu. Still Dumitrescu. Well, it was very interesting. I've seen penalties for worse. Sukoparak appeared to challenge, and challenged late. Dumitrescu inside the penalty area. In fairness, he was right in front of Joe Worrell, and his view was that Dumitrescu dived. It could well be a very good decision, seeing that replay. Sabau, still Sabau. Throw in to Romania. Joe Worrell, in fairness, was only a matter of 2 or 3 yards away. Romania leading Czechoslovakia by 1-0. And we've got 20 minutes left in Bucharest. A real let-off for the Czechs, but it was a really good decision, having a closer look at that replay by Joe Worrell. And this is Freidek. Dumitrescu. It's a lovely ball from Hadji to Montagno. Montagno putting in the cross, but not a good one. And that's a late challenge on Pavel Kuka. Yellow card to Dan Petrescu for the challenge.
Braking at 4,400 bends. Accelerating along 4,400 straights. 18,000 gear changes. It's not surprising the Peugeot 905 has to make a pit stop every hour to change drivers. The Peugeot 905. The lion goes from strength to strength.
The Contact Sports Program. An exciting and explosive show full of surprises. Kickboxing, Thai boxing and full contact. The masters of these sports show how it's done. Here and only here on Eurosports.
Kickboxing, Tuesday 10 p.m. in main event, here on Eurosports.
Petrescu's challenge on the Kuka, earning him the yellow card. The second Romanian to be booked, along with Hangano, who's left the field, and Jim Novotny, the Sparta Prague defenders, also in the book for Czechoslovakia. Moravcek. This is Montagno for Romania. Good running from Lupescu. And he was hoping for the free kick. Joe Worrell waving play on. Moravcek. Czechoslovakia trying to steal something on the break. This is Montagno. And again, bit of space on this left-hand side. He's had a really good second 45 minutes, Montagno. Been involved, and that's a foul by Vladiu in his first appearance for his country. It's Novotny to take the free kick. And a free kick against Moravcek this time. And quickly taken. Belodeci. Petrescu. And again Petrescu. Lupescu. Hadji. Still Hadji. He really is keen when he gets a sight for goal. Montagno. Good spell again from Romania. Hadji. And he wins the free kick this time. No advantage, says Joe Worrell. Although perhaps there might have been, but I'm sure that Romania will settle for the free kick. Montagno comes up, but I'm sure Hadji, number 10, will take this. And he does, and he tees himself up for the shot. But that was always going over. Wide and left to the post. Hadji, 73 caps, winning his 74th today, 19 goals. And scored 2 in that fine Romanian performance against Wales earlier in the season when they won 5-1. They lead here with 16 minutes to go against Czechoslovakia by 1-0. Hadji. Dimitrescu. He'll get it again. Good play in the Czech defence. The danger alerted. They've got a free kick as well. Moravcik needn't worry, the flag went up. He wouldn't have counted, but the alarm bell's certainly ringing as we come up to the 75-minute mark with the score Romania 1, Czechoslovakia 0, and 15 minutes to go. Hapal, he's come up from the back. Lupescu. Romania still looking very dangerous. Dimitrescu. Lakatu, she's been outstanding. Hadji's header. He's everywhere, Hadji. You just can't keep him out of the play. Hadji and Lakatush between them are running the show for Romania, and Sabau has also played particularly well. They lead by 1-0 with 14 minutes to go, and they'll certainly be hoping to try and get a second, although if they can maintain possession as they have done for the majority of this second period, their lead should be pretty secure. Montagno slowing down the pace to suit their needs. Montagno on this side calling for it and getting it. Here's the goal scorer Dumitrescu. It's a Romanian throw-in on this near side. Just over 13 minutes to go. Noisy atmosphere in the stadium. Montagno with the throw-in. And he'll do a Trescu, free kick. And a dangerous position here. As Joe Worrell helps up. Ini Dumitrescu. And he could well be going to his notebook to Radoslav Latal, I think. Well, you have a look at it again. It was a lovely ball in, and a great turn. And he was always tugging him, and yes, Latal getting booked. And it could well be another substitution. And Daniel Timofti is coming on, and Ionut Lupescu departs. So it's Daniel Timofti who missed that penalty against Ireland He's now on the pitch. It's a dangerous position. Hadji quickly takes the free kick. The wall was never 10 yards, but Joe Worrell accepted that, and Hadji's response was rather typical. Belted the ball, and that must have hurt. I think it's only winded against Letal, who has just had the yellow card. He must have felt that. Hadji, who thumped this, wins Letal. 11 minutes to go. Let's have another look at this. You can see Hadji, everything into that. Ooh, hurts. Referee Joe Worrell, 47-year-old English referee, starts with a dropout, and Muracic claiming it definitely should be his side, which is even more amusing. Czechoslovakia have 10 minutes left to salvage something out of a match in which Romania have had 90% of, and are well worth their lead at the moment. Here's Kuka. Oh, and it's a penalty, surely! Well, it was Mihali's challenge on substitute Pavel Kuka, and Joe Worrell in no doubt. Czechoslovakia here thrown a lifeline with 10 minutes to go. Well, Kuka was away, and it was a late challenge from Mihali. And so, 10 minutes from time, Czechoslovakia have an opportunity to level things up here at 1-1. It looks like it'll be a captain's responsibility. 25-year-old Václav Nemeček is going to take the penalty. And what responsibility? I was pretty sure they weren't going to give it to Daniel Timofti. That would have been the other way for Romania. It scores! So Czechoslovakia have equalised here. And Nemeček, who now plays in Toulouse, equalises. And Czechoslovakia have got something to build on now. It's 1-1. And I'm sure when it comes to taking penalties, Nemeček, cool as you like, equalises for Czechoslovakia. I'm sure that the Romanian Timofte must have thought when that penalty was taken back to the one he missed for Romania against Ireland. 9 minutes to go, and Czechoslovakia equalise through Nemeček's penalty. One would have to say against the run of play, and the crowd in Bucharest are stunned. Here's Hadji. He'll be determined to get something out of this. Still Hadji. Oh, great run from Hadji. And he's had such a good game, he must surely feel that he wants to end up on the winning side. Such determination, and he kept going, and in the end drilled his shot just over the bar. Czechoslovakia must feel mighty relieved if they do get a draw here, but we've still got 7 minutes to play, and Romania, I'm sure, are going to bombard Petra Kuba in the Czechoslovakian goal with everything. How does Mihali feel for the foul that led to the penalty? Because Romania know they should have sewn up the match before the incident. Romania 1, Czechoslovakia 1, with 7 minutes to go in Group 4 in Bucharest. A result that surely will suit Belgium and Wales. Chance here, great save! Cooper denies Romania the lead. Sabau and Lakatouche came within a whisker of putting Romania back in front. 6 minutes to go, and here he was, Lakatouche. Well, you couldn't really blame him. It was a fine strike. What a good save this was. Down to his left from Kuba. He saves Czechoslovakia after 84 minutes. Montagnier. Petrescu. A great finish to what's been a super match in Bucharest. And the flag up. And Joe Worrell waiting to see if there was an advantage. And in fact, he overruled the linesman. Linesman flagged down and the corner given. Well, the 8th corner to Romania. And that's a 9th as well. Romania stepping up the pressure with 5 minutes to go. Well, that was a strange one for Joe Worrell because the referee looked away from a linesman to signal he'd acknowledged his flag. The Czech defenders were furious, but certainly things worked out okay in the end. So coming up to 85 minutes on the clock. And it's 1-1 in Bucharest. Romania searching to preserve their 100% home record in 1992, which started with a win on the 8th of April against Latvia in a friendly. Badea and Petrescu the scorers. Then the 2 World Cup wins in the space of 2 weeks against the Faroe Islands and Wales, in which they scored 12 goals. The Wales performance arguably the best so far by any team in the World Cup qualifications. They then had a break until September when they beat Mexico. Varga and Dimitrescu with his first goal for his country, and then they lost in Brussels last month to Belgium. Czechoslovakia looking to try and salvage something here with 4 minutes to go. Their year began with a defeat in Egypt. They then held England at home with Skuravi and Kovacic with the goals in Prague in a friendly. That was a great game. They also drew with Germany before losing to Poland and then drawing at home to Austria. They've just had the 2 World Cup games. They lost at home to Belgium and then decisively beat the Faroe Islands. So they do need something from this game. And at the moment, it's 1-1 and we have 3.5 minutes to go. It's been a competitive match that Romania must surely felt they've done enough to win. But Mihali's foul on substitute Kuka could yet prove decisive. 3 minutes to go in Bucharest. Romania 1, Czechoslovakia 1. Montagnier. And again, creeping forward. And the shot coming in. Just going over from Sabau. Sabau over the top. And Romania intend to press forward to the last here. Free kick to Czechoslovakia. And Moravcik coming over. It's now fully recovered from that injury that he sustained at the start of the second 45. And the shot coming in, but safely gathered by Stelea. 90 seconds remain. Romania 1, Czechoslovakia 1 in this hostile atmosphere in Bucharest. 30,000 Romanians who've been right behind their side and given them their full support now have anxious moments. Just over a minute to go. Czechoslovakia trying to steal what would be almost daylight robbery if they got the victory. Offside. And in a match with few offsides, just 2 for each side, it's been tight and very entertaining for the neutral. Romania, the winners on points if it does end in a draw. 30 seconds on my watch remain. And Marius Lakatush caught offside. Well, the offside decision's coming late in this match. Both sides keen now to give nothing away. As the count to full time begins, Czechoslovakia could well have snatched an unlikely point in Bucharest. As we move into stoppage time here, it's 1-1 in Group 4. And for Wales and Belgium, who meet in Brussels in a game that we'll show you extensive highlights of on Wednesday night on Eurosport. This surely the ideal result. Joe Worrell checks with the 2 linesmen. There will be, I'm sure, a little bit of stoppage time. Both sides now seem set to secure a point apiece. And in the end, it will be the first draw for Romania in 1992. Here's Montagnier. Can they get a late winner? Hadji will certainly try. He'll weave his way into the penalty area if he can get there. A minute of stoppage time played. Kuka, who was brought down for the penalty. They're beginning to leave the terracing and head home to the suburbs of Bucharest. Daniel Timofte with the throw for Romania. And could we have just one last chance? Here's Hadji. And good play from Nemecek in defence. He scored the crucial penalty, took the captain's responsibility. Kuka. It'll be a point won for Czechoslovakia, a point lost, one feels, for Romania. Joe Worrell checking his watch again. He's added nearly 2 minutes now, and surely not too much more. Hadji. As the final whistle goes, blown by Joe Worrell, it's the Czech players who'll celebrate an unlikely late equaliser from the penalty spot by captain Václav Nemecek. Salvages a point in Group 4 for Czechoslovakia. They now have 3 points from 3 games. Romania have 5 points from 4 games and now lead Wales by a point in second place. Still 3 points behind Belgium. But Terry Yorov's side can take great heart from this result and be encouraged to get a similar performance against Belgium in Brussels on Wednesday. In the end, a tight and tactical match that Romania perhaps felt they'd done enough to win. And their confirmation of the Group 4 table as it looks After this match, Belgium and Romania in first and second. Taragalior is Wales, and they're in third. It's Belgium against Wales. That's next on Wednesday.
The Football World Cup '94 was brought to you by Nike. The weather report is brought to you by Uniroyal, the rain tyre.